Hello everyone! This overview will serve as a study guide to episode 10 of Lectio Mark. The video presentation by Dr. Tim Gray will be held on this Monday, May 13th at 8 p.m. It will be followed by reflection questions and model answers for a deeper understanding of the subject. An overview on Lectio Mark, Jesus and the Temple, episode 10. In the video, Jesus and the Temple, by Dr. Tim Gray, he discusses the significance of the temple in Jerusalem and its connection to Jesus' ministry and teachings. Here are the main topics covered. The importance of the temple. The temple in Jerusalem was the dwelling place of God on earth, the center of Jewish worship and identity. It was a sacred space where sacrifices were offered and God's presence was believed to reside. The temple held immense religious and cultural significance for the Jewish people. Jesus' authority over the temple. Jesus asserts his authority over the temple by driving out the money changers and merchants, Mark 11 verses 15 to 19. This act symbolizes Jesus' claim to be the new and true temple, the meeting place between God and humanity. His body becomes the new locus of God's presence and the means of atonement, replacing the temple sacrifices. The temple's destruction foretold. Jesus prophesies the destruction of the temple, Mark 13 verses 1 to 2, which was fulfilled in 70 AD when the Romans demolished it. This event marked the end of the temple's centrality in Jewish worship and foreshadowed the establishment of the church as the new spiritual dwelling of God. The new temple. In John 2 verses 19 to 21, Jesus refers to his body as the temple that will be destroyed and raised up in 3 days, foreshadowing his death and resurrection. The tearing of the temple veil at his crucifixion, Mark 15 verse 38, symbolizes the opening of access to God's presence through Jesus' sacrifice. The church as the new temple. The early Christians understood themselves as the new temple, the living stones built upon the foundation of Christ, 1 Peter 2 verses 4 to 8. The church becomes the dwelling place of God's Spirit, with Christ as the chief cornerstone and the faithful as the spiritual house of God. Reflection questions. 1. Why was the temple so central to Jewish identity and worship during Jesus' time? 2. What did Jesus' actions in the temple, for example, driving out the money changers, reveal about his identity and mission? 3. How did the destruction of the temple impact the Jewish people, and what did it signify in terms of God's plan of salvation? 4. How does Jesus' reference to his body as the temple, John 2 verses 19 to 21, deepen our understanding of his identity and mission? 5. How does the church's identity as the new temple shape our understanding of its purpose and mission?
Started since March 11th, 2024, on every Mondays at 8 p.m., you are invited to join us for an insightful presentation on Mark by renowned theologian Dr. Tim Gray. This virtual 14-part series, hosted via Zoom, will be followed by thoughtful reflection questions and engaging discussions. The next episode, 10, Jesus and the Temple. As the final week before his passion begins, Jesus has stern warnings for those who would oppose God by rejecting his beloved Son. Will we also reject his words, or will we heed the call to be faithful by rendering unto God the things that are God's? This episode will be held on Monday, May 13th, 2024 at 8 p.m. To register, please give us your name and contact number to Janet Ong at +60 16 218 6784 or Raymond Irwan at +65 906 06050 via WhatsApp or SMS. Don't miss this opportunity to enrich your understanding of the Gospel of Mark and strengthen your connection to our faith community. St. Lucy's Bible Study, an initiative of the Thanksgiving Ministry. Holy Rosary Church KL, Malaysia.
Thank you for viewing. May God bless you today and always.